Hi, I'm Tony Beller. I'm the channel chief, senior vice president of global sales here at Tanium. I joined Salesforce when they were about $300 million company. Nobody knew anything about cloud or software as a service. And they decided early on that they wanted to step away from building a consulting arm and to build in a partner ecosystem that delivers services to their customers to make them successful. So I was tapped to do that. I was kind of the first person to build the partner ecosystem at Salesforce, specifically around building delivery services partners for Salesforce. That moved on into building GSI ecosystems and other stuff. The challenge there was that at that time, nobody knew how to deliver in the cloud. Nobody knew how to deliver software as a service. So there was a lot of enablement and training we had to give to our partners at that time to teach them how to do that for Salesforce. The second one that I think is relevant as well, I was a channel chief at ServiceNow. We have a huge partnership with ServiceNow, as you know, and I built a couple of things there. One is the MSP channel. Today, if you look at ServiceNow's 10K, 40% of the revenues of that company go through the MSP channel. The GSI ecosystem is massive at ServiceNow. I think that's very relevant to what we want to do here at Tanium. The last piece is everything related to scaling the business, right? So MSPs and GSIs work very well on the top end of the enterprise, but they also build a very, very robust resale channel to tackle the mid-market and the lower part of the segment. And that's what has given ServiceNow the scale that they have today to go from when I joined under $1 billion to now almost $10 billion. Listen, I did a lot of research on the company. I think, Tanium has all the right ingredients to be the next growth success story in the industry, similar to what I've seen at Salesforce and ServiceNow. I think we have all the right ingredients. We have, a great product. We have the market opportunity is massive, is ripe for growth. We have the right leadership, I think, with Dan coming in and Matt and Ty and the rest of the ELT. And I think the other ingredient that no company has been able to achieve, a multi-billion-dollar company, is they all need a strong partner ecosystem. And I think at Tanium we have a great foundation of that. But I think in order for us to get to the multi-billion-dollar company, we need to level up our engagement with our partners, and I think it can help that given my experience. I like to do things pretty simple and in threes. So the first three things I want to make sure that we focus on is, number one is, want to make sure that all of our partners have the capabilities and the skills and the expertise to deliver successful projects for our customers, our joint customers, right? We need to make sure that our customers are adopting our products so we can grow and continue to expand into that customer base, as well as when we acquire new logos, we need partners to deliver successful projects for those customers. That's number one. Number two, we need to make sure that partners are building offerings and solutions. That could be with, a ServiceNow offering or Microsoft or standalone, but offerings and solutions that augment our product as our platform to deliver value to our customers, right? And number three, we should need to have better engagement with our field sales teams. I want to make sure that we go hand to hand early on the sales cycle to drive, better outcomes for our customers, drive more faster sales and bigger deals with our sales teams. Those are the three things that I think we need to focus on. Yeah, I think I met with quite a few partners, some GSIs, some smaller partners, some channel partners, and it feels like all partners are really kind of thinking the same way. They're building solutions around cybersecurity or other topics related to that, and they're taking those to market. And I think they're craving more investment from us to help them take those out to market and build more solutions. So I think that's the thing that's the common theme across all of our the partners that I've spoken to, as well as they want more field engagement with our sales teams, right? So I think those two things gonna match to what I want to do with the partner ecosystem, which is great to see. Yeah, so the strategy that we discuss is, we want to make sure that we have partners engage early on in the sales cycle. I think he committed to make sure that, no sales cycle goes without engaging a partner or there's a delivered implementation plan to make that customer successful. So I think that is core to make sure that we build an ecosystem. Some of the strategies to do that, obviously, we need to make sure that we implement, or like to see implemented, how do we build account plans or opportunity plans with our partners early on, right? So we know that we're going to have an opportunity with this customer. Let's sit down with a customer that we know might be the incumbent or the customer or the partner that has the capabilities, and let's build an account plan. How are we going to go attack that opportunity together with that partner, right? It's number one. Number two, we also need to build confidence in the sales teams that our partners are capable to do that, right? So, their strategy is make sure that, again, our partners are capable, have the skills and the expertise to really go hand in hand with us in the sales cycle in front of the customer, right? And number three, I go back to the offerings, right? If a partner shows up with an offering that augments our presence and the value to the customer that brings even bigger outcomes to the sales cycle, that's another investment area that I think we need to kind of focus on. The channel chief there, I've seen the growth of that company, go from $1 billion to $9 billion. What we did at ServiceNow, and they keep continuing to do, is partners built a lot of solutions and a lot of offerings on the ServiceNow platform to add value to their own customers, right? So double click on that. I think there's a massive opportunity for us to add Tanium to those solutions that the partners already built and they're taking to market for ServiceNow, right? There's clearly a need around how do we feed real-time data into the CMDB. We already have a couple of examples of that, but we haven't even tapped to the biggest GSIs that they have there, right? Some GSIs at ServiceNow, they have billion-dollar practices, right? And we're not even there yet, right? There's some MSPs that have billion-dollar businesses, and we're not tapping into those solutions and offerings. And I think that's where the biggest opportunity is for us. How do we attach, or how do we bring Tanium into those solutions to add more value into their customer base in general? So I think it's a huge opportunity. Super exciting. The thing about Microsoft, they have scale. Every time I work with Microsoft, the scale of that company is incredible, right? So, right now we're working with the Microsoft teams on building account plans, introducing the teams. How do we go, taking an account, especially with the security organization, and we're just touching the surface, right? We're just tapping into maybe a few hundred other sellers. If we are successful at that, we will unlock the power of hundreds of thousands of sellers that Microsoft has in the organization that we can, augment and amplify our message into the entire customer base, right? That's what's super exciting about this. If we do it right and we bring value together to the customers with the Microsoft sellers, it'll unlock, hundreds of thousands of sellers that we don't have today, and it'll just propel growth. I want to thank you, everyone, for what we accomplished this year. Look forward to working with all of you going forward next year. The opportunity is really large, so enjoy.